So hi guys, this is our first unboxing video and I just got this package on December 24th and I hope it's the correct one, getting some Imperial Assault stuff inside. If not, I have to cancel the unboxing right now. The Leia Organa expansion pack, the Echo Base Troopers, General Sorin, Dengar, and of course, Return to Hoth expansion. To have a look at the new box. New Fantasy Flight Games Winter Catalog. And X-Wing is of course in front, Imperial Assault, Armada. New rulebooks. Let's have a look. It's also the new campaign missions and the new missions. It's 2 skirmish missions on a separate sheet. So this looks like the 4-player skirmish map. It's new colors for green and yellow. And new 2-player skirmish mission. For parts of new tiles. Let's have a look at it. Here are also new green tokens. Just snow tiles, more snow tiles, more snow tiles. And all the proxies for the figures we have seen as tokens. A new condition type. So let's have a look at the new heroes. We've already seen the medical droid on the website and in the podcast. So these ones are new. Spirina Talos, Close Quarters. For 2 strain, use when an adjacent hostile figure is defeated to interrupt to perform an attack using that figure's attack type and attack pool. The attack gains straight +2 accuracy, +1 damage. Duck and weave. While defending, if you are adjacent to a hostile figure or other than the attacker, apply +1 evade to the defense results. So +1 evade, she's a black defense die. She has 12 health, which is rather good, and 5 endurance, which is good for using abilities. 4 speed. All ability checks are blue and green dice, and on the back side she only loses her duck and weave ability, and she can also do close quarters. So it's kind of interesting to use her in some kind of melee shooting type. Let's have a look at her weapon later. And Loku Kanula, which is kind of hard to spell. White defense die, and he's good at perception. Set your sights. To strain, use at the start of the end of your activation to place 1 recon token on a hostile figure in line of sight. So this one's. The green ones are recon tokens. But you or friendly figures attacking a figure with the recon token apply +1 damage to attack results. Okay. Just kind of sniper. Clear mind, while attacking apply +1 or +2 accuracy to the attack results. 5 speed and some kind of sniper ranged weapon with sights for the recon tokens, but only 10 health and a white defense die. And he loses the clear-minded ability, which gave the +2 accuracy for the sniping. Rewards. New crates. Skirmish cards. So Arena, the droid, Lukukunula, and the new Imperial class cards. These are new stage tier 1, 2, and 3 items. And this is the new condition. It's weakened. And this is also what we store the token for about. Weakened only does for the attacking, -1 surges and -1 evades for the defense. And it's also automatically discarded in the end of your activation. So it's kind of weak. Let's have a look at Verena's starting weapon. It's a blaster pistol. Range attack, blue and yellow die. She needs 2 surges for +2 damage and 1 surge for +1 accuracy PS1. Okay, that's not quite strong. Oh, she also has a melee weapon, which is a fighting knife. 1 red die +1 damage is rather good in melee. Can gain movement points after defeating the hostile figures, and we saw we can do an additional attack. And again, a strain ability to apply -1 shields and -1 evade to the defense results. A new maneuver for an action, special action, move up to 2 spaces to a hostile figure and push that figure 1 space. Then you can perform a ranged attack. For close and quarters, you get additional surge abilities, PS2, recover 2 and +5 accuracy, which is kind of interesting because we always use in kind of melee now, but you can get +5 accuracy, point blank shot. You can get a red die with a pistol and attacking an adjacent figure. Cover, which protects you and the hostile attacker suffers 1 damage. So this is quite good. So you have 6 endurance at the start, and you can become focused when declaring using close quarters. So you can use close quarters 3 times with focus or combat mastery, special attack, 1 strain for 2 attacks. 1 with a ranged weapon and 1 with a melee weapon. I think the Master Operative is quite good. So let's start cards. All-weather rifle, sniper rifle, +1 accuracy. He has 2 +2 accuracy and clear-minded, so +3 accuracy and a blue and a green die. get Weaken or Pierce, a search ability, which is quite okay as a starting weapon. So you can Pierce, you can get +3 accuracy, and you can apply a recon token for additional damage. Spectrum Scanner to reassign a recon token when sniping and killing another figure. Using recon tokens to interact with a crate without using an action. You can ignore line of sight when using Set Your Sights. Play the recon token with this card, Overwatch, which lets you save it for later and then interrupt when the target when another figure moves or attacks, and interrupt to perform an attack with +1 search. Scout's Guidance. For 2 strain, putting a recon token on another friendly figure. It's just for a +1 evade. Study of Enemies, +2 health, which is quite good because he only starts with 2 health. And you get a search ability for placing recon tokens on the Hoth type figures in 2 spaces, which is also okay because all of your attacks gain this ability. Coordinated Attack, the 4 XP cards. 2 strain, exhaust this card when attack targeting a figure with a recon token is declared. Add 1 die of your choice to the attack pool. Oh, that's rather nice because instead of adding damage, you can now add a red die for more damage, or another die for more range, or another die for more surges. 1 card Special Forces, so it's always on abilities for +1 evade and +1 accuracy. He also has very much accuracy, now it belongs even more. Exhaust this card when a hostile figure with a recon token is defeated. You recover 2 strain or become focus switch. That's quite nice to recover the strain and then use it again. I'm not sure which of the 4 XP cards I like more. Scythe Advantage. +2 damage and weakening. Survival Instincts. Yeah, just adding 1 defense and 1 evade to your defense results. Negotiation. You can cancel a command card with a value of 0. Overcharged Weapon for vehicles. Interrupt to perform an attack targeting that figure with PS2, then exhaust your deployment card and become weakened. And you have to not be exhausted before with your deployment card. Harsh Environments. Exterior spaces, so all the snow tiles and all harsh environments. -1 evade to the defense. And +1 for not exterior spaces. Set Trap. Choose a map tile at the end of the round. To choose a figure on that tile to interrupt to form an attack targeting hostile figure on that tile. Miracle Worker, the MHD 19 card. Psych the 4 XP card to recover, in this case, another figure with 3 health, not another hero for the Skirmish. Master Orbiter for Verena. Using this close quarters, you become focused and apply +1 search to the attack results. And Luku Konula, special ability with 2 actions. Uniform figure is in 3 space may perform a coordinated attack targeting the same figure. Figures do not block line of sight for these attacks. Crates. Apply +2 damage and +2 to the attack. Weapons cache. Place 4 damage tokens in it. And you can cache it to apply +1 damage for each token then. Okay, just hops 3 spaces with the grappling hook. Artificial stimulants. You suffer the first strain, place the strain on this card instead of your hero sheet. And you can push up to 4 strain on this card and then it's discarded. And during your activation, an adjacent hero may claim this card. Oh, it's quite good. Some of the rewards. They go through the Imperial player, remove 1 crate from the map. Rebel upgrade stage. Search for 1 item decklist on the campaign. For 1 card and choice enter your available items so that you can buy them. The first item you buy during this rebel upgrade stage costs 100 fewer credits per hero. So you can use it once to get a card and get it quite cheap. Free from toil. Yeah, each hero starts with 1 strain. Invigorated by success. Choose 2 heroes to recover strain equal to the endurance. Okay, that's good. Instructions during the setup of a mission. Choose 1 hero, play this card in that hero's play area. You only receive 1 action the first time he activates and to your Imperial play area. Strategy executed. Returning to the game box after figure resolves an activation during an mission to ready 1 activation token or rebel deployment card. Constant advantage. If the Imperial player received fewer than 3 influence, add 1 additional influence. Researches. Also returning to the game box. Bringing an ally with deployment cost reduced by 5. +2 health. Reward, and you can choose it to search your deck for a medical supply card. Iron Hand. Recover 1 strength for each SH and hostile figure to a maximum of 3. Battle Vision. While a infantry figure is attacking a figure adjacent to a figure within a recon token, player +1 to attack results. New weapon, DDC Defender. Green-yellow die. You can perform 3 attacks with 2 activations. And it's quite good for Luku. Viper Knife. Seems to be the melee attack weapon for Verena. 2 green die. You can get PS2. Underbarrel attachment. It's only +1 accuracy blast. Hazard suit armor. Resting recovers an additional damage. Deplete this card to recover 5 damage and remove all harmful conditions. Staff melee. Blue and red die can stun. And 1 strain for weakening an adjacent hostile figure. Cybernetic arm. You get 1 endurance for 2 health. Cannot be traded or sold. It's quite a disadvantage that you can't lose this one. Carbine. +1, +2 damage, or +2 accuracy. Blue, red die, which seems quite good. Oh, it's 1250 credits. 2 attacks become focus and perform an attack. Figures do not block line of sight for this attack. I like this one. I think I like Gluku the best. Vibrogen, attachment, modification, energy. Trade the 2 surges for +2 damage. Concussion grenades. Adding damage for adjacent figures for green die and stunning them. Let's have a quick look at the Imperial class cards. Precision training, rerolling and attack die. Removing 1 dodge, plus 1 accuracy while attacking, knowledge of attack. By defending, removing the surge from the enemy, versatile attack, for 1 threat level, improving attack with weaken, +1 damage with PS2, exacting strike, 2 threat level, remove 1 die from the target's defense pool, attachment, assassins, figures do not block line of sight, that's kind of nice. And you can reroll any number of attack dice for exhausting. Find the weakness. Oh, always PS1. Single-minded. When rerolling, stacks with the other abilities. Instead of rerolling, change the dice result to another result of your choice. And for 1 threat level, ready this card. For the 4 XP cards are also quite good. The Armored Onslaught deck. Range attack, you place 1 die with a red die and attack against +1. Defending troopers to adjacent to droids, heavy weapons or vehicle may reroll a defense die. Automated repairs attachment. Recovering 2 damage or recovering 1 damage. Or green die, suffering damage for the adjacent figures, weakening them, having firepower. You can trade a red die for +3 on the attack results, so it's just not like rolling, always adding 3 instead of the die. Mortar. You can shoot at a space in 3 spaces with a red die, and it suffers the damage equal to the attack result. Reactive armor attachment, +2 health, droids or vehicles. Evade results, change to +2 defense. Power to shields. Choose Pierce, Blast, Cleave for any condition during this attack. The chosen keyword has no effect. Then you may pay instantly 1 threat level to ready this card. Rapid Dominance, 2 threat level. During a heavy weapon or vehicle activation, that figure may perform an additional action. Or 3 threat level, deplete this card for a heavy weapon or vehicle to ready its deployment card. That can be quite good, but it's also quite expensive. So now these are all the cards which we've seen. Just have a look if there's something new special here. So 2 new agenda decks. The deployment cards which we've seen. General Sorin, Assassin Droid, the Bumpers, Tinker Layer of Garner, Echo-based Troopers, the Heroes, Targeting Computer Attachment, which allows to reroll 1 attack die, Story Missions cards for the new Hoth campaign, side missions for your new heroes. New side missions for rewards. And 4 new skirmish missions for the 2 skirmish maps. This one was a 4-player free-for-all, and this one is for 4 players teaming up against each other, and these are 2 normal skirmish missions in the Echo Base map. So 2 kind of agenda cards here. This is one is Virtual Warfare. To weaken figures on snow tiles. Unchain the one pass. Interrupt to perform a move, and then the adjacent figures to this creature suffer 1 damage. Getting an additional surge, and the attacks becoming bleeding and weakening. And the new defensive tactics. Can non-creature, non-vehicle quite, and it is defense by PS1. Sheet generators for +3 defense. Keeping this card secret, applying 1 defense on 1 evade on the attack results, and if you can protect him from suffering damage, the attacker himself suffers 3 damage and shuffle it back. So what are your thoughts on the new Hoth missions, cards? Just have a look now at the ebook, just state your comments or send us your comments to our email address or on Facebook, and we will have the new sort in the next episode 20 in the next year.